Hello, welcome to Battlefleet Gothic Armada. This will be a series I'll be doing. I'll be taking each of the different factions into solo skirmishes and leveling up the Admiral as I go. This first episode will be with the Imperial Navy, for that is the only one I have experience playing, because I just got used to it and started having a lot of fun and didn't want to try any of the other ones. But I have a general feel for how they'll play based off of how I've fought against them. So the other options besides the Imperial Navy, of course, are Chaos, the Orc Pirates, and the Eldar Corsairs. The other ones are generally, the way they fight are a lot less, say, smooth and clean than the Imperial Navy, and I feel like I'd have a lot harder of a time managing them, but we'll see in the future. But for right now, we're going with the Imperial Navy. I already have a level 6 Admiral, because I've been playing in solo skirmish for a bit, but we're going to make a new Admiral now. And because I have no imagination, I am going to go with Titus and go on normal difficulty because I am bad at this game. Never mind. I'm not bad. I am average, and that's why I'll pick average difficulty. Okay. So here is our hangar, docking bay, whatever you want to call it, even though it's not even inside this space station. This right here is one of our escort ships, which can go alongside the light cruisers and the eventual bigger bad boys in our fleet, which we'll get after we level up as an admiral, or captain, however you want to say it. And we got the sword frigate, firestorm frigate, and the Cobra destroyer. They look fairly similar except for the armaments, which you'll see on them. We also got transport right here, but regardless, we should add some actual baddies to our fleet. We're going to be adding 2 Dauntless Mark IIs and a regular Dauntless to the fleet. Dauntless Mark IIs are a lot better more offensively, but I like having 1 Dauntless for the lower cost, and I have it basically focuses abilities on less offensive or defensive things and try to focus on support-esque things. So right now we can learn 1 skill on each of these. On the Dauntless Mark IIs, I plan to put these plasma bombs, and these will basically, after you place them on the map, after a time period, they will explode and deal a lot of damage, especially if the shields are down. For this guy, I'm going to give an auger probe, and that's basically something you shoot out in a line that will go until it hits the borders of the map, and if any enemy ships go through there that you haven't seen yet, it'll show them and you'll know what it is. So, now that we've got them all fitted out, can look at them a bit more real quick. Very pretty. I will go to battle after I change one thing. The audio is a bit loud for me, and that's no good when I'm trying to focus. Let's go to battle. Okay, so our first thing is a cruiser clash against chaos. Cruiser clash is just basically sending all the ships that you brought with you and having them fight till one side either has all of their things destroyed, warps away, or some mixture of those two. Attacker and defender don't have play too much into this. I have, in rare occasions, it does come into play, because I've had situations where I've been the defender and I made some screw-ups and I had to run away for the rest of the match until it timed out and it default gave me the win. It was really cheesy, didn't deserve it, but that's how it worked. But regardless, let's choose our Admiral ship, and this is going to be one of our Dauntless Mark IIs. And our line ship that we'll be bringing, because we can only bring one more based on the fleet points we have, will be the regular Dauntless. The reason why I'm not bringing the other Dauntless Mark II is this gives me some scouting capabilities, and I get a bit more bonus fleet points, which will be awarded at the end, regardless of if I win or lose. But we should get started. Actually, I mentioned the escort ships. These are things you can also just put as many as you want in, as long as you have the fleet points for. I don't have enough fleet points to even get the lowest cost one, so oh well. Let's get in. And we got our lovely, beautiful Imperial ships, looking very elegant there. The background's very nice too. Alright, we got deployment for these fleet clashes, cruiser clashes. I generally like just sticking my guys together so that I can move them together, because from my experience, Imperial ships do a lot better when sticking together and broadsiding the same enemy. There's not much else to do, so I'll just click ready.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's get our guys going up first.
Ship ready.
We got our auger probe to scout them. I feel like, yeah, they're doing the same thing. Well, I'm gonna go scout at you too. It feels like there should be more than 2 ships, because there generally is. If that's how it is, I'm fine, but gotta be cautious. It could be over in the dust clouds around here, but I feel like it would have come out now based on how the AI generally acts.
Your orders.
Okay. Well, those 2 things are gonna go meet each other halfway. I'm gonna go try to go around and go after this guy, because this thing launched the auger probe, which means it's probably one of their stronger ships, and I want to go for the weaker guys first.
Ship ready.
Okay, so I'm about to see what they got.
Enemy ship sighted.
Okay. That's one of their stronger ships, and he's blasting his engines hard right now. Okay.
Engines hot.
Well, let's get moving. I don't want to waste any of my fuel, just in case. Depending on what this is, I will use this right away, but might be prudent to save it until I'm sure, till I know the shields are down, and I'll be maximum effective.
Understood.
We're almost here. Oh, they're 2 basically same level ships, but this one seems to be a bit weaker maybe? Yeah, that one's weaker. Lower level. Let's try focusing their weapons.
Your orders.
Alright.
Orders received.
They got our engines already, that's not good. But we have their shields down. I'm gonna try exploding them real quick.
That's your command.
This is a boarding action, which allows me to teleport people onto their ship and deal damage.
Awaiting orders.
They went into the dust clouds. That's kind of inconvenient. I'm gonna go hit emergency repairs to start healing the ship. Oh, I hit on the wrong guy because I'm a genius.
Enemy ship sighted.
I'm throwing my skint thing into there to see if I get some vision on them.
Awaiting orders.
I'm gonna try to get you ahead, fire some missiles in there.
Spotted. Enemy ship sighted!
You can use a boost to do quick turns.
Changing course!
Oh god, I missed splendidly. But I can still try to get some damage in. I want to try lining up to make sure
Lock on target!
that we got
Yes, Admiral.
broadsides going on. That's the most effective way for these
Setting
Imperial
course.
ships. You got some cooldown abilities here, which do different things. Got lock on, got reload, we got brace for impact, and we got running silent.
Ship ready!
Hey, I'm really dubious about this fight because they're doing a good bit better than us.
Helm
Gosh.
coordinates acknowledged!
This guy's a bit too far away. Needs to get closer if we want to have anything
Course
done.
plotted!
Your orders?
Okay.
Engines hot!
I want to try hitting them with some missiles,
Your orders.
so... I also want to try making sure that my damage shift is on the outside,
Orders
so
received!
it won't take as much damage. Oh, looks like I hit a guy there.
Enemy ship sighted!
Or not necessarily hit, because they can shoot the missiles down depending on how you act.
Changing course!
Hey,
Enemy ship sighted!
gonna go try to explode them with some bombs. Oh, I'm gonna miss one. That's too bad. Got the shields down on that though. Alright, just keep moving. Lightning strike him, board, try to deal some damage. Try to get the engines damaged now.
At your command.
Lightning strike him. Failure. Oh well.
Ship ready.
I'm gonna try to move you away.
Engines to
Try to
maximum.
move you closer. Try to hit you guys with some missiles.
Burn retros!
I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, you're out of gas now too. Got a fire on board that'll have them take
Awaiting
ticking damage.
At your command!
I feel like
Setting
this
course.
is gonna be a lot tougher than I want it to
Your
be.
orders?
Get some
Targeting enemy
lock
vessel.
on doing.
Course
Alright,
plotted.
we can start repairing some more now.
Your orders!
Oh god, we got a turret destroyed. Alright. I may have to retreat from this battle depending on how things go, but
At your command.
Underway!
do not want to hit my own ship.
Activating
this is a-
tactical cogitators!
Tactical cogitators, which is
Cruising
type
speed
of
set!
slow-mo bullet time thing, basically.
Understood!
God, I hate these guys. They keep using the
Yes, Admiral.
dust cloud. Firing blindly here, but
Yes,
I
Admiral.
may get some damage done here.
Setting course!
Oh, got the deck destroyed. That means they
Ship
cannot
ready.
use their abilities. If your deck gets destroyed, that means you can't use these. Oh, one guy's warping away. We don't want that. Well, actually, it's probably not that bad. One less thing to deal with. Oh, and I didn't even hit him. I am a
Yes, Admiral.
genius. Alright, but it's 2-on-1 now. We probably have a lot better chance. Oh, he's warping away too. I can see the animation. The thing is, they may have actually had a good chance at beating us, but I think because of how the AI works, they were too damaged and they wanted to run. This came out as a win for us, luckily. Okay. Oh well, at least none of our guys died. Both leveled up too. And we got a fleet upkeep, which is based on all your ships except for your transport ships and the small ones. What are they called? Escort ships, I guess. Got 50 renown for just winning. We didn't cripple or destroy any of the enemy ships, so we didn't get anything from that, sadly. That's a sad loss, because we could have done some good stuff with it. But oh well. We got 2 levels up, which is good in its own right. And now we get to choose upgrades. The way I go about upgrading ships is generally I prefer to have my ships uniformly upgraded. It makes it a lot simpler to manage, and also I feel like it's kind of the most efficient way to go about it, because I tend to like going hull reinforcement first, and then range increase next, just to have more survivability. Go and get the hull upgrade here too. I used basically all our renown, but that's fine. Next we got crew upgrades. This commissar, you didn't see it during that game, that match, but your crew can become insubordinate when your ship takes a lot of damage, and therefore you have to execute that person if you want to actually start using your ship again, or it will warp away, just stop moving, and give the enemy a lot of opportunity to destroy that ship. And the increase in commissar rank generally will help to decrease that chance. This is the navigator. So in battles you can warp away to try to save your ship. That also comes with the risk of having that ship being lost in warp, which basically makes it unavailable for a couple turns, similar to being damaged, but you can't speed it up in getting it back. But this guy reduces the chance and the duration for the ships to be lost in warp if they were to, if that were to happen. Our little tech priest here improves the efficiency of the emergency repairs by 0.3 points per second per level, which is just a nice thing to give our guys a bit more survivability. Ratings. This increases the troop values. I don't think I explained it very well during the match, because I was a bit preoccupied. But you can do boarding actions with your ship, and there's a chance, basically a kind of dice roll type thing happens, and the more troop value you have, the more the results are going to be likely to fall in your favor. And so increasing your ratings, therefore your troop value, is a way to make it harder for the enemies to do successful boarding actions. Then servitors, which is the thing I generally like to upgrade first, reduces the cooldown time of all skills. And the reason why that's so good is, well, skills give you a lot of benefits in fights, and the more you can use them, the more damage and overall goodness you can achieve. So I'm going to be doing this for both, just so I can make sure things go, a lot faster, so to speak. But that should be it for this episode. We had our first battle against those Chaos Fogies, and we came out on top. Although I don't feel like I really deserved it, but we came out on top nonetheless, so that's good. I will be coming out with videos for each of the factions, but this will be the first for the Imperial fleet that I'll be running. But that's all for now. See you later.